Yo, what is up guys, Punkers here, and today I am back with a brand new video for you guys, and today we are doing something a little bit different. So I normally try and keep away from these type of longer commentaries and, more tips and tricks videos. Every once in a while the cut commentary that you see from me, but mostly I try to stay away from these types of commentaries. But today, there's something that's on my mind that I really need to talk about. Now, as you guys know, UMG South Carolina is in full effect right now. Right now, it is about 7 p.m. on Friday, so these open bracket teams have been playing, and most of them have already played their first match and kind of know if they're in the winner's bracket or loser's bracket. There's probably some more matches that need to be played, but overall, most people know. Now, on Twitter right now, people are kind of going crazy over this one match, and it was between a ladies team and a male team. Now, this male team is pretty unknown. I couldn't even find who they were. I saw a video. I couldn't recognize the jerseys or anything like that. Didn't recognize the players, so relatively unknown. The ladies team was for an organization, named Team Carnage. They were called the Carnage Ladies, something like that. And I know half of the team. We follow each other on Twitter, not very well, but I know of the two of the girls on there, but not the whole team. And apparently that was losers round 1, maybe, or maybe it was the very first round. Neither of them had played yet. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not there. I do not know. But regardless, the ladies team won. And for some reason on Twitter, everyone is having some giant blow up discussion over this, basically, trashing the guys that lost, saying you suck, like these guys are awful, they shouldn't show their face in the venue anymore, that's embarrassing. And to be honest, the girls aren't making it so much better because they're fueling the fire. Anytime someone says wow, like they lost to a ladies team, that's embarrassing, these girls are responding to it and saying like why you hating or stuff like that, and there's all these subtweets are happening, and honestly it's pretty toxic and it really gets on my nerves, and there's really no reason it should. I'm not even a part of it. I haven't tweeted anything about it. I'm not going to. It's kind of on my mind, and I need to talk about it. So there is some problems that both sides are bringing to the table here. Some things that both teams are doing wrong in the situation, and some just regular bystanders. So first of all, there shouldn't be this whole idea that girls are inherently worse at Call of Duty than guys. Now, this community has a really bad habit of doing that, and it's kind of just from years of it being a male-dominated esport. Now, obviously, that's changing a little bit with this female pro league, but to be completely honest, just as a third-person, player overlooking this whole process, that female pro league actually probably made the scene a little bit worse for females. Now, obviously, it's going to help them a little bit more in terms of maybe making some money from it, getting some exposure, but it's not the type of exposure you want, because I'm pretty sure 95% of what I've seen people talking about the female pro league is like, wow, that's embarrassing, like they had to make their own league, blah, 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 and nothing positive to say about it besides, oh, that's good, we're giving the female something to do, which is not what you want as a female, and it's not what you want as a community. So there are some major flaws with how we treat women in the community, and so that's kind of where this all stems from. Now, one of the main reasons that I think the women are getting a bad rap in this situation is because they were making a very big deal about being the only female team to make it past first round at the event, and this is pretty terrible on their part, to be quite honest. So not only are you kind of trashing yourself, like we did it, we made it past first round, like no one thought it would happen, but it did. You're also trashing the other female team, saying like we're the only ones that made it past first round, like we're doing it. And then you have these other people that are tweeting out like, oh, these women are paving the way for female COD players, when in reality that is the opposite of what's happening. It's just making it worse. Them winning first round, that's great. Win first round, half of the teams don't do that. So, it's great that you move past first round, but you cannot make a big deal out of it, because you doing that is telling everyone that you see it as a big deal. Therefore, it is not normal. Therefore, you should not have, gotten past first round. Instead, you should just keep quiet, say GG's, and move on to the next round, try and win that, and keep doing that over and over again. I mean, I saw the video of their reaction, and quite honestly, it was pretty astounding how excited they were about winning, and I'm not trashing those girls in any way. I'm friends with them, and there's nothing wrong with them in my eyes. However, the problem is that the way they reacted to getting past first round is kind of like them saying, we're not going to make it past second round, but you know what? We made it past first. Let's go. Women in the COD community, we're doing it. And that is not the right way to, make a name for, female COD players in this community. Now, by the way, this is all subjective. You guys might have different views on this, but honestly, I just needed to make a quick rant video because it's kind of getting on my nerves. No one is in the right. Is that how you say it? In the right, whatever, in the situation. Even TJ Haley, however you want to pronounce it, tweeted out, like, wow, those guys must have been buns, or like, wow, you can't show your face in the video anymore, you better just quit. First of all, not something that a former professional former professional player should ever be tweeting about anyone. It's just unprofessional, it's rude, nothing positive about it. You're also making the females look bad by saying, wow, you lost to them. That's bad. So it's one thing to lose, say, wow, they lost to bad players. That's one thing. It's another thing to say, wow, they lost to girls. That is a completely different thing. You're saying all girls are bad. Losing to bad players, that's fine. You know what? Like, completely objectively, though, that girls team probably isn't the best team there. And it's fine to say that, oh, wow, they lost to not a good team. But to say, wow, they lost to girls, that's embarrassing. That's just a whole another thing that really should not be a thing in this community, and that's the reason that these females feel the need to make a female pro league and be separated from the main community because we just attack them, and we always say these like hurtful things. And I've been on teams where we get a team scrim, there's a girl on the other team, and we say to each other like, wow, we cannot lose this. And that's just like, it's such a weird attitude to have, but even I feel the need to think that, because like, if I do lose, I'm gonna get so much shit for losing that it's ridiculous, when in reality, it's just another person holding a controller. Doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. They have, it's just it's a fair game, like anyone can win. It's all about skill level, not about how strong you are or how deep your voice is, anything like that. So this whole situation is honestly pretty ridiculous. Now, I think I may have just talked for 7 minutes without taking a breath. I don't know why I just got so emotional about this whole thing. I guess it's because I've been thinking about it for a while now. Guys, if you agree with this, or maybe you need to share some comments, let me know. Don't use the dislike button as a disagree button. Let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think? Let me know. Let's have a discussion. Let's have an argument. Let's have a debate in the comment section. Don't just leave your dislike and go on ahead. I want to hear your opinion. I want to hear what you think about this topic. What do you think about females, the female pro league, and basically the overall bashing of females in the COD community? But guys, I don't want to make this video last any longer than it needs to. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all in the next video.